Really nice, simple turns, gets you moving and gets you having it behind your body where you can't see it. In this video, I'm going to be talking all about the Graphite Joe staff we have for sale at Enzo Martial Arts. I'm going to talk about all of its features, the different types that are actually available on the market, who would use it, and at the end, I'm just going to give you a few little tips and tricks just to get you started training with this. Hi, my name's Doug Swift. I've been doing martial arts for the past 33 years and the owner of Enzo Martial Arts for the past 16 years. If you're liking this video, click the little icon, subscribe to this channel and get all the latest videos and updates from Enzo Martial Arts. So let's get into this video and learn all about the Graphite Joe staff we have for sale at Enzo. So in the world of traditional martial arts, graphite weapons are a pretty new thing. Now when I say new, I mean in the last sort of like 10, 15 years, something like that. So quite a new sort of invention, I guess, or a new sort of addition to the martial arts training world. But in some styles and definitely some competitions, they've become very much a standard weapon for use. Now, what styles would use a graphite weapon like this? Well, definitely for the competitions, the styles where they're going to take speed and sharpness over, say, technique or power, and just being really fast is the main benefit for these. So the styles, you do see them in some Taekwondo comps and like spin-offs of Taekwondo, like other Korean systems like Tang Soo Do. You do see them in the XMA world, the new kind of extreme martial arts that you see. They use these a lot, but you do see them popping up. Other people that are just doing demos, especially online, people doing a lot of sort of demo little videos now. The graphite staffs have become really popular. So let's have a look at these staffs and see exactly what makes them popular. So this is a Graphite Joe staff, so they're around 50 inches long. So, you know, same as normal Joe staffs that we sell in the shop, but they're made out of graphite. Now, somewhere around this kind of length in the middle is a wooden core down the middle, and the rest of it is completely hollow, so it's a thin kind of shell of graphite in a way. So this makes it extremely lightweight and really quick to move in the air. Now this particular one is a two-piece one, so it does screw out. Now you don't always get these with the Graphite Joe staff, so if you have a specific need for like a one-piece or a two-piece, do check our website because the stock can change a little bit, and it does mean that you might get a one piece or a two piece from us. So check the website, all the details of that will be on the website. Now if you have a look at the screw, it is quite a long screw on there, and also one feature I really like with these is you get a metal thread inserted inside the wood core. So this means that it doesn't wear out, you don't have a limit on how many times you can screw it together or apart, and because of the long thread it means you get a really tight fix in. The other benefit of having a metal screw and thread is that it can bind together really well, so there's very little chance of it undoing while you're training with it. You can see it's taken me a little while to screw it together, and it binds together, and you get almost an unnoticeable kind of line in the middle. So it's really smooth. There's no feeling of there being a gap there at all, and it looks like just a one piece. So that's really nice feature. Another feature of the Graphite Joe staff is the colours. Now you get all kinds of different colours. At Enzo Martial Arts, we're kind of always leaning towards the traditional side. We really like the traditional martial arts, so we try and get the plainest ones we can. We have had plain black ones in the past, and they are, I have to say, my favourite, just because they're clean and plain. That's what we like. But these ones actually are not too fancy. You do get ones with all kinds of glitter and swizzlies and loads of different colours and whatnot. So these again are pretty plain, so yeah, very popular here. So it's just a yellow middle, black outer. We sometimes do get the blue and red ones, like we've got a 5'1" example of that, blue and red. And like I said, we do also get black ones. So the colours will change, but again, we'll put it up on the website, so the pictures on the website are the ones that we will have in at that time. And you know, if there's differences between 1 and 2 piece, things like that, we also will put that on the website. So just make sure you read the description, have a look at the pictures so you know exactly what you're buying from us. So do you get specific Joe Staff comps or areas in competitions or bits of training? Well, it's not that common. It's usually bow staff competitions, and the Joe staffs are usually for smaller people, so kids, teenagers, or like if you're really small, like around 5 foot or under, then a Joe staff would be a really good option for you if it's a bow staff competition. So we do them in 4 foot, and we do them in 5 foot and 6 foot as well, because obviously people want different heights. But for someone like me, this would be, I think, a little bit too short. I think it would be classed as cheating a bit, really. But yeah, if you're a bit smaller, the Joe staff is a really good short bow staff for the competitions that you're training. Like I said, really popular with the kids. So just having a look at the dimensions of the Graphite Joe staff. So it comes in at exactly 4 feet 48 inches, or around 122 centimeters. Now these are the mouse tail style Joe staffs. So the Graphite Joe staffs that we have in will always be that mouse tail design, not the thicker tapered ones. So at the end, you can see it's about 1.5 centimeters, you know, about ½ an inch in terms of the top. And in the middle, obviously get wider so you can grip it, but yeah, very thin at the ends. Now, these are designed for competition solo practice only. I wouldn't recommend these for sparring at all. Now, I have heard of people doing sparring with them, like partner drills, two-man drills, things like that. And that's absolutely fine if you're happy to give it a go. They are durable, but I would not recommend it. This is hollow, so if you've got designs on hitting it against things, it's going to have a shelf life on it. For solo stuff, you're not whacking it on the floor when you're going past. They're nice and durable, so yeah, I personally would say keep it for solo practice. And looking at the weight, these weigh in about 350 grams. Now that may sound heavy, but if you compare that to a wooden Joe staff, it's about 150 grams lighter. So yeah, a lot less weight in your hand. So at Enzo Martial Arts, we pride ourselves on having a wide range of weapons to train with. Now for the competition stuff, as well as the Graphite Joe staff, we also have the aforementioned 5 foot Graphite staff and the Graphite bow staff. If you want to do a real bit of sparring practice, I really recommend the foam Joe staff, great fun. And if you want to build up some strength and really get used to training with weight, the Japanese red oak bow staff is a really good place to start. And if you are buying for kids, I really recommend getting them a set of foam nunchucks, just great fun and something to pick up, bit of light training without clocking yourself over the head. So as promised earlier, here's a few little tips and tricks just to get you started. Now we'll aim this at kids, so really simple stuff just to get them started training with the Graphite Joe staff and moving it around the body. So the first thing to do is just simple spins. Really simple, just turning it one turn each side, making sure that the same tip just turns like it's one turn each side, and just getting used to it. Round and round. Now you can do that with the left hand lead in, or you can do it with the right hand lead in. No problem at all. Now actually, if you get used to doing this where you're changing in which hand leads, you can actually change it all the time. So you're getting a really nice spin with 1.5 turns each side. Now this is a really basic move that actually exists in a lot of martial arts. So if you are doing bow staff or Joe staff training, this is something that anyone can learn and is really useful for nearly all the martial arts that use staff. So yeah, very simple thing to learn, and a really good starting place for bow staff training. So again, we were doing the spins before, in front of you, alternating hands, switching them over between hands, and you just simply want to turn it behind your body. Try not hitting your legs. I'm not used to this tiny little short staff. Turn it behind your body. So really nice simple turns, gets you moving and gets you having it behind your body where you can't see it. Now you can do all kinds of things once you're onto these. Spin that over your head, which is always good fun. Stay behind your body. So have a go with that, see how you get on. If you find it useful, drop a little comments box below and let me know how you got on with it. Thanks very much for watching. I hope it was useful. I hope you learned loads about the graphite Joe staff we have for sale at Enzo. If you like this video, click the little icon, subscribe to his channel and get all the latest videos from Enzo Martial Arts. Thanks very much and I'll see you soon. Cheers!